Let's see it.
Welcome to the show, Mr. Swapnil Sharma.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure to have you. You
my
are
pleasure as well.
you're as elusive as a Pokemon to catch.
Not really, no.
You were interviewerको लागि, but I'm glad you took some time out
Thank you.
from all the winning that Liverpool is doing. Today, congratulations, 2-1 today.
धन्यवाद.
2-1 today. Again, that team is unbeatable at the moment. I hope they have a good run this time. I think
I
they will.
hope that as well, man.
I hope they go for Champions League again.
Right, it's a very hard month.
The coming one.
Yeah.
Who's
coming
up
month
next?
It's PSA.
Ooh,
That's right.
can't wait. That's gonna be a banger.
Right, Mbappe and Neymar, they are coming to Liverpool. So
Oh.
let's see.
Well, Kylian Mbappe would be a great signing one day for Liverpool.
Yeah, I think so.
Down the line somewhere.
Mhm,
That would be
mhm.
the guy you want to get. But yes, of course, this is the time we're going to talk about music. We're going to talk about other things related to music as well.
Mhm.
But before we start all that, I got to give a little shout out to the fact that it was because of Prakriti, right? When it came out for the first time, is when I heard, like we were talking about rock doing
Mhm,
well and trending and
mhm.
stuff. If there was a YouTube back then, Prakriti would have been trending. You know what I mean? It was everywhere.
I really doubt, man.
And now it was
I really doubt, but yeah.
to the level, and I say this, अस्ति पनि त्यो हाम्रो को बुढा छ नि on that TV show, Nepali TV show, who did it. So it's still alive in people. But I remember back then, everybody wanted to sing that song and nobody could sing the song.
Right, I don't know about the trending हुने नहुने तर I mean we were getting the negative feedback, we were getting the positive feedback,
Yeah.
but negative or positive marketing is always marketing. So
Yeah.
I mean हामीलाई मान्छेहरूले आएर कस्तो खालको गीत गाएको भन्ने मान्छेहरू पनि भेट्यो र कतिले एप्रिसिएट गर्ने मान्छेहरू पनि भेट्यो.
मान्छेले त्यति बेला डाइजेस्ट गर्यो.
गाह्रो थियो तर उनीहरूलाई मजबुर पनि बनायो बिकज उनीहरूको मुखमा झुन्डिरहेको थियो गाह्रो भए पनि होइन, बिकज उनीहरूलाई रक म्युजिकसँग अलिकति डर नै लाग्ने बेलामा हामीले त्यस्तो म्युजिकहरू निकालेको. सो आई थिङ्क सबै एडजस्ट हुँदै गएपछि.
It was undeniable.
Right.
But personally, your own story of getting to that point, and where did you start? Did your music go that turning point, or was it always there since the beginning?
I started singing from my childhood. Kasma, my father, he is a musician.
Okay.
And उहाँले आफूले जुन त्यो कमर्सियल लाइनमा सक्सेस हुन नसक्नु भएको कुरा he actually wanted to try at me.
Okay.
And I started singing in Radio Nepal when I was 8 years old, I guess. And then I won some of the competitions, Nepal school competitions. I released my first album, Tyo Belama. I was
What year is this?
9 or 10. I think it was, I don't want to reveal my age. I'm just 24.
We're just going to say mid-90s.
Yeah.
He's a time traveler. No.
Yes, mid-90s ma. And then मैले त्यतिखेर एल्बम निकालेँ. त्यसपछि म म चितवनमा हो. I'm from चितवन. मैले कहिले पनि राइट born and raised. कहिले पनि इन्स्टिट्युसनहरूमा गएर म्युजिक सिक्न पाएन. त्यो ठाउँ त्यो बेलामा कुनै पनि इन्स्टिट्युसन थिएन, त्यहाँनिर स्कुल थिएन. And then I was learning music from my father.
And he was teaching you classical?
Not really. He's not a classical singer, but he used to, give me lesson about different kind of music.
Right.
Adhanik pani garte, pop pani garte.
Right.
He was very much into pop, Kasma.
Okay.
And he has a very good composition skills. Ahilesamma pani उहाँले composition गर्नुहुन्छ. His famous songs are, Divas Gurung, Mache Kadai is my dad's composition.
Wow.
Right, and Lekali He He Choya Guduga. It's a very popular song all over Nepal, and it's my father composition. So,
wow.
So he is, he always wanted to try something in music, but he was back there in Chitwan looking after the family, brother and sisters who actually migrated from Burma.
Okay.
Burmali Nepali हो. So गाह्रो थियो. He used to go and sell milk, work in the farms. He is a farmer. That's why अलिकति गाह्रो चाहिँ थियो. तर उहाँले आफूले achieve गर्न नसकेको कुरा चाहिँ मलाई बनाउन खोज्नुभयो. And right now I'm doing music.
Yeah, well, you've been doing music for a while now. But that's fascinating. That I don't think anybody knows that story, especially the part about composing Achikarili and Lekalin. Wow, that is mind blowing. That. So you were त्यो young age में भिजिसकेको थियो because you were already being immersed in all these things.
Right. I used to sing bhajan. I used to sing bal geet. I used to, like cover pop songs.
Wow.
I used to do everything.
Do we have any recordings of this?
Yes.
Yeah, you do.
Hinne मान्छे लड्छमा अगाडिको बच्चाको voice is mine. It was from the album Hinne मान्छे लड्छ.
Wow.
Back then in I think 1997, 96, 95 maybe.
So during this time, you are slowly making the transition, or when did rock and metal?
While I was studying in class 9 or 10, I came to listen to some of the rock songs. Metallica भने त्यतिखेर बल्ल थाहा भइरहेको थियो हामीलाई. त्यतिखेर I think not even in 9-10 मा हुँदाखेरि, I think that was in my 11 or 12 standard मा म पढ्दाखेरि Rage Against the Machine सुन्ने. त्यसपछि I came to listen Aerosmith त धेरै अगाडि आएको. I came to listen to Aerosmith when I was in 12 standard. And then त्यसपछि चाहिँ I was stuck.
That's it.
Right. I was stuck, very much stuck यो genre-मा चाहिँ. And then पछि I used to listen to the Shadows as well. I'm not the first vocalist of the Shadows, right? So I used to listen to this band as well. They were very much inspiring for me to listen to the rock music, हामीलाई नत्र त्योभन्दा अगाडि ब्रायन एडम्सको पनि थाहा हुन्थेन. सिडी किन्नको लागि सिडी होइन, क्यासेट्स किन्नको लागि काठमाडौँ आउनु पर्ने हुन्थ्यो होइन. जसले काठमाडौँबाट लिएर जान्थ्यो, काठमाडौँमा पढ्ने साथीहरूले हामी रेकर्ड गर्थ्यौँ एन्ड देन सप्लाई गर्थ्यौँ, बेच्थ्यौँ पनि. राइट. सो
माई फर्स्ट जब.
राइट. सो त्यसरी चाहिँ सुरु गरेको थियो.
The other question that I also want to ask because of this is Kathmanduko tape trading cassette, Thick and Talk, Cat Shop, त्यो सबै we've heard through this show as well. A lot of people have talked about it. Chitwan, what sort of, how were you getting the music there? Just tape trading from Kathmandu, or was there a shop there?
No. हाम्रोमा क्यासेट पसलहरूमा हिन्दी गीतको क्यासेट बाहेक केही पनि हुन्थेन होइन. एकदमै पाउने भने नेपाली आधुनिक गीतहरू, हिन्दी गीतहरू, नेपाली पप गीतहरू पनि पाउन गाह्रो हुन्थ्यो. एकदमै गाह्रो हुन्थ्यो. 96, 97 तिर त बेस्ट नै गाह्रो हुन्थ्यो. 2001, 2000 मा अलिकति बिस्तारै गीतहरू लिएर आउनलाई हामीले माग्थ्यौँ क्यासेट पसलमा गएर ब्रिङ दिस सङ, ब्रिङ दिस सिडी, ब्रिङ दिस क्यासेट्स भनेर माग्थ्यौँ. एन्ड देन दे युज टु गिभ अस द्याट अलिकति पैसा जोडेर उनीहरूले चाहिँ मगाइदिने गर्थ्यो.
How much was the cassette?
I don't remember कति भनेर, तर
70, 80,
राइट त्यस्तै कति थियो.
I'm sure. Wow. And that's what basically when you first heard Aerosmith, and then
right.
What about the Nepali rock scene and influence on Chitwan and the adjacent areas?
As soon as I think हामीले फर्स्टमा रक सुनेको I mean इन्फ्लुएन्स भएको भने त अब त्यतिखेर रबिन एन्ड लुजर भनेर आयो होइन. रबिन एन्ड लुजर आउँदाखेरि स्याडोज पनि त्यतिखेर एल्बम गरि नै राखेको थियो. तर त्योभन्दा अगाडिको कुरा गर्ने हो भने, रबिन दाईको अगाडिको कुरा गर्ने भने त आई थिङ्क 1-2 ब्यान्डहरू थियो रक म्युजिक गर्ने होइन. तर त्यसरी चितवनसम्म चाहिँ आइपुगेको थिएन. वी युज टु कभर त्यतिखेर पनि वी युज टु कभर नवीन भट्टराई. अनि हामीलाई एकदमै पपुलर सङ त्यतिखेर भएको भने इट्स माई लाइफ है. अझै एकदमै त्यो ट्रेन्डिङ सङ्ग्सहरू हामी कन्सर्ट्समा गर्दाखेरि नत्र नवीन भट्टराई नै गरिरहेको हुन्थ्यौँ होइन. त्यस्तो खालको बेला थियो. हामी अनि इङ्ग्लिस गीत गायो भने हामी हिरो जस्तो फिल चाहिँ हुन्थ्यो.
That was the mentality back then. Yeah. Fascinating. When did you make the decision Kathmandu आउने भनेर?
The Shadows नेपालको एल्बम बसन्त हुँदाखेरि they actually released their first album back in 1999 or 2000. And then उनीहरू काठमाडौँमा आयो, नम स्टुडियोमा रेकर्ड गऱ्यो. अनि उनीहरू चितवन नै बेस्ट थियो, चितवनमा बेस्ट भएर बसेको ब्यान्ड थियो होइन. बसन्तले छोड्यो. आई वाज स्टडिङ इन क्लास 12. मैले बल्ल रक म्युजिकहरू सुन्न स्टार्ट गरिरहेको थिएँ. एन्ड आई वाज अल्सो प्लानिङ टु सिन्स आई वाज भेरी मच लाइक इन्ट्रेस्टेड इन डुइङ म्युजिक होइन. बच्चादेखि मान्छेले चिन्थ्यो मलाई, स्कुलमा मान्छेले चिन्थ्यो. द्याट्स वाइ आई वाज अल्सो प्लानिङ टु ब्रिङ अप माई ओन सोलो एल्बम. आई थिङ्क त्यतिखेर द स्याडोज नेपाल आएर लेट्स जोइन द ब्यान्ड नभनेको भए म अहिलेसम्म पप गीत नै गर्थेँ होला. यु नेभर नो बिकज आई वाज कम्पोजिङ सम पप सङ्ग्सहरू त्यतिखेर. तर उनीहरूले मलाई स्कुलमा गीत गाउँदाखेरि एक दुईवटा गीत सुनेको भएर चाहिँ उनीहरूले लेट्स ट्राई दिस गाई बिकज उनीहरूको फ्रन्ट भोकलिस्टले छोडिसकेपछि होइन बसन्तले ब्यान्ड छोडिसकेपछि लेट्स ट्राई दिस म्यान भनेर उनीहरू मसँग आयो कुरा गरेर. एन्ड आई वाज लाइक यु नो आई मिन I used to hear a lot of rumors about this band. I mean, I was always very clean. I never smoked. I never did alcohol or anything such like that.
That's right? A shoot. That's for
real. Right. Yeah. So, you know, while I thought about joining this band, I was like, के गर्ने अब एक्सपिरियन्सहरू पनि लिएको छैन त्यस्तो मान्छेहरूसँग हिँडेको. And then उनीहरूको म्युजिकहरू सुनिरहेको थिएँ, उनीहरूको कन्सर्ट्सहरू गइरहेको थिएँ, जे भए पनि मन पर्थ्यो. अनि आई थट अफ गिभिङ इट अ ट्राई. खासमा आई से टु द म्यानेजर, हाम्रो रूपेश दाई त्यतिखेर म्यानेजर हुनुहुन्थ्यो, रूपेश सेन भन्ने नेपालमा खतरा फेमस मान्छे हो. एन्ड उहाँले मलाई प्र्याक्टिस रुममा लिएर जानुभयो. एन्ड देन आई ट्राई टु सिङ विथ दिस ब्यान्ड. उनीहरूले एउटा प्लकिङ बजायो एन्ड देन आई स्टार्टेड सिङ्गिङ ऱ्यान्डमली. Right. Hindi Mansell Lordsa was composed the first day I joined the band. So immediately while I went back to home, I was like, the melody hit kar raha the, and I thought it would be a very good decision to join the band. Yeah. काम गरेन भने सोलो एल्बम निकाल्छु भन्ने चाहिँ विचार गरेँ. तर फर्स्ट डे, सेकेन्ड डे, थर्ड डेमा हाम्रो प्र्याक्टिस रुम जुन नगरपालिकाले हामीलाई दिइरहेको थियो, हामीलाई नगरपालिकाले नै दिइरहेको थियो, वडाले दिइरहेको थियो खासमा. एन्ड देन द थर्ड डे आई जोइन द ब्यान्ड. आई सेड ओके आइम जोइनिङ दिस ब्यान्ड फर नाउ. आई वाज नट भेरी मच स्योर अबाउट इट. थर्ड डेमा वी वर जस्ट प्र्याक्टिसिङ प्र्याक्टिस रुममा. एन्ड देन पुलिसको भ्यान सट्ट आयो ढोकामा, क्र्याक बाहिर एकदम त्यतिखेर कडा पुलिसहरूको इन्सपेक्टर एकदम कडा हुनुपर्छ भन्ने चलिरहेको थियो. आयो बाहिर हाम्रो गिगहरू अब प्र्याक्टिस हेर्छ भेन्टिलेसन जस्तो यत्रो ठाउँबाट. त्यो मान्छेहरूलाई प्याटपुट पिट्न लाग्यो, कसले चुरोट खान्छ उसलाई पनि पिट्न लाग्यो. एन्ड देन ऊ हाम्रो रुममा छिर्यो, पुलिसहरू भित्र छिर्यो. सर्च सुरु भयो प्र्याक्टिस रुममा. Thank God they didn't get anything, but there were so many things in our practice room. But yeah, they didn't find anything, and I was like, no way I'm staying in this band, because that was the third day I joined the band and the experience was brutal, right?
There's a raid on the third day.
So I had the raid on the third day and I went back home and started thinking about it again. Right. Started thinking about it again. And then that was my dad who said, "Tamla मन लाग्छ भने बस. तिमीले जे म्युजिक गर्नुपर्छ गर्दाखेरि हुन्छ, हामीलाई थाहा छैन, तिमी जे गरे पनि गर, आफ्नो पनि गर्न सक्छौ, ब्यान्डमा पनि गर्न सक्छौ, ट्राई गर." एन्ड देन द्याट वाज द पोइन्ट आई came back again to the band. I mean, for 15-20 minutes I was like, I'm not doing this band. तर I came back to the band. अनि त्यसपछि मैले के भने तर I'm not going to leave my study for band. Okay. I'm going to Kathmandu to study. Okay. Because I was very much focused मेरो स्टडीमा जहिले पनि फोकस थिएँ. त्यही भएर मैले म्युजिकको लागि कहिले पनि मेरो एक्जामहरू छोडेन, स्टुडियोको लागि कहिले पनि क्लासेसहरू छोडेन म होइन. आई किप अन गोइङ टु द कलेज, आई किप अन स्टडिङ नै होइन. त्यही बेलामा चाहिँ मैले डिसाइड गरेँ म काठमाडौँ आउँछु भनेर. म आइसकेपछि मेरो ब्यान्ड मेम्बरहरू पनि दे डिसाइडेड टु कम टु काठमाडौँ.
Yeah. So now we know the kid in the intro is you. Yeah. It sang pretty well.
I think so. Yeah.
It was pretty good. I heard it probably for the first time. We talked about being straight edge. I think a lot of listeners, a lot of people who are viewing this as well, they think कि अब यो रक्सी जाँड भनेको चाहिँ यो सँगै आइन्छ, गर्नै पर्छ भन्ने छैन. But you are a shining example of how to be successful without it. And I'm sure you were pressured and encouraged and coaxed into alikati bhai pani khana. Is this a conscious decision that you made growing up, or did it come?
Look, I was always in my hostelमा कस्तो हुन्छ हैन साथीहरुसँग नै प्राय टाइम बिताइरहेको हुन्छ you stay with them the whole day, the whole night, and then there are always some heroic खालको मान्छेहरु जो चाहिँ they come up with the things, मैले यो लिएर आछु, यो खतरा, यो खायो भने कुल हुन्छ. मेरो होस्टलमा सबैजना त्यस्तै थियो. म इन्फ्लुएन्स नभएको होइन. I used to get influenced तर यस्तो चीजमा होइन कि म होस्टलबाट भाग्थ्यो, राति हामी 11 बजेतिर जान्थ्यो, बस स्टपमा जान्थ्यौँ, मेरो साथीहरूले अल्कोहल कन्ज्युम गर्थे त्यतिखेर. तर म सानोबाट नै एउटा कुरा चाहिँ के I'm a vegetarian as well, right? So एउटा कुरा पकड लिइसकेपछि चाहिँ म त्यो चीजमा चाहिँ स्टिक चाहिँ रहिरहन्थेँ. एन्ड मेरो ड्याडले रक्सी खानुहुन्थ्यो, चुरोट खानुहुन्थ्यो, and मेरो ममलाई मन पर्थेन, right? That's why I took that decision not to have it in my life, and I'm still with that decision till now.
Wow, that's see,
right? And rock and roll भन्ने चीज, it's not about alcohol, drugs, smoke or anything. Rock and roll is music, passion, your lifestyle.
Yeah, it exceeds every drug that exists.
That's right.
We're timelining your story without revealing your age. Off air पनि हामी कुरा गर्दै थियौँ तपाईको गीतहरु चाहिँ, especially Shadows नेपालको गीतहरु त्यति बेला when you came in, as I said, हुन्छ नि, that was the first song I heard someone sing about nature. Well, the last person who sang about nature was Michael Jackson with the Earth song, right? And you were talking about the struggles. Tell me a little bit about the struggles of getting these songs on romantic friendly channels and radio stations back then. How difficult was that?
Every band has their struggling days.
Yeah.
That we have our struggling days in a very डरलाग्दो तरिकामा struggle गरेका छौँ हामीले, because काठमाडौँमा आयौँ and then we plan to record the second album for the band, and because first albumमा producer राम्रो थियो, financially एकदमै help गरेको थियो. Second albumमा कसैले पनि केही पनि काम गर्थेन. I was I think 18-19 years. मेरो band members were 22-23 को थिए. Nobody were from a very like financially established family, right? So हामी काठमाडौँमा आयौँ, हामी ठमेलमा बस्थ्यौँ, BMI studio त्यतिखेर. It was a very popular studio, हाम्रो इमान विक्रम शाह दाइको studio. So हामी त्यहाँनिर उहाँले धेरै हेल्प गर्नुभएको छ हामीले धेरै क्रेडिटमा काम गर्यौँ त्यहाँनिर. त्यहाँ स्टुडियोमा हामीले टाइमहरू लियौँ, एन्ड देन ठमेलमा होटलमा बस्थ्यौँ. फर अ मन्थ आई गेस हामी ठमेलमा स्टुडियोमा ठमेलको होटलमा बस्यौँ. एन्ड देन सुरुमा त खाना खाइन्थ्यो, यताउता खाइन्थ्यो, त्यसपछि खाना खानको लागि पैसा हुन्थेन. वी युज्ड टु बाई अ लोफ अफ ब्रेड, होल ब्यान्डले 1 loaf of bread for the day. त्यो दिनहरू पनि आयो होइन, खाना नखाने दिनहरू पनि. एन्ड देन पछि हामी पछि वी कुडन्ट अफोर्ड टु स्टे इन ठमेल होटल. त्यसपछि सातो बाटोमा प्रकाश वाज स्टडिङ इन LACM, लिटल एन्जल्स कलेज त्यतिखेर. प्रकाशको रुम नजिकै चाहिँ अर्को रुम भेट्टायो, एन्ड देन वी बट सम अफ द योगा म्याट जस्तो हुन्छ नि, योगा म्याटहरू, राइट त्यस्तो किनेर. हाम्रोमा पर्दा पनि थिएन रुममा. वी स्टेड देयर. अनि चितवनबाट बाइक लिएर आएको थियो. बाइक चाहिँ कम्युट गर्नको लागि चाहिँ त्यही हुन्थ्यो. एन्ड देन गाह्रो चाहिँ बेसरी नै गाह्रो भयो हामीलाई चाहिँ. अनि एल्बम निकाल्यो भने पैसा तिरेको छैन, तर एल्बम निकाल्यो. दे वर नट इभन आस्किङ अस फर मनी बिकज दे थट पछि दिनुहुन्छ भनेर. सो अलिअलि पैसा यताउता खोज्दै दिने गरिन्थ्यो. कोही अङ्कल, कोही काका, कोही ठुलो बाउसँग मागिन्थ्यो हामीले. तर धेरै हेल्प चाहिँ पाएको छौँ यहाँको म्युजिसियनहरूबाट पनि होइन. रविन्द्र दाइले धेरै हेल्प गर्नुहुन्थ्यो. त्यतिखेर ब्याम्बु रेस्टुरेन्ट थियो उहाँकोमा खाना खान पाउँथ्यो हामीले. बजाउने बित्तिकै खाना खान पाउँछ भनेर कुरेरै बसिन्थ्यो बजाउनको लागि होइन. त्यो टाइममा खाना खानु नै एकदम इम्पोर्टेन्ट भइसकेको थियो हाम्रो लागि. खाना खानु, म्युजिक बजाउनु, राम्रो म्युजिक क्रिएट गर्नु, स्टुडियोमा जानु, द्याट्स अल हाम्रो स्केड्युल नै थियो. त्यसपछि मेरो कलेज सुरु भयो. पढ्नु पनि पर्थ्यो, रेकर्डिङ पनि गर्नु पर्थ्यो, कन्सर्ट्सहरू पनि गर्नु पर्थ्यो. स्ट्रगल चाहिँ सधैँ नै भइराख्यो. तर कम्पनीहरूमा गएर हामीले एल्बमहरू दिन लाग्यौँ, एन्ड nobody were impressed at all. हामी फर्स्टमा स्याबमा गयौँ, music.com मा गयौँ, थुप्रो कम्पनीमा गयौँ, एन्ड दे वर लाइक कुनै कुनै कम्पनीहरूले त हामीलाई यस्तो नराम्रोसँगले निकालिदिनुहुन्थ्यो कि यु गाइज आर अफ नो वर्क, दिस इज नट इभन अ म्युजिक भनेर पठाइदिनुहुन्थ्यो होइन. त्यस्तै भइसकेको थियो. सम्झना अडियो भिडियो वाज अलिकति हिट त्यतिखेर. music.com सम्झना अडियो भिडियो, हामी सम्झना अडियो भिडियोमा गयो, त्यहाँबाट पनि निकालिदिनु भयो. तर द्याट वाज द फर्स्ट कन्सर्ट फर मी एट लिस्ट इन काठमाडौँ. अनि जावला खेलमा भएको थियो एन्ड वी वर ओपनिङ फर सुदीप गिरी एन्ड एक्सिस ब्यान्ड, द एक्सिस ब्यान्ड राइट. हामी म्युजिकमा उनीहरूभन्दा धेरै अगाडि आएको थियो, तर वी वर ओपनिङ फर देम बिकज कन्सर्ट्सहरू हामीले पाउने चान्स नै थिएन. बरु भ्याली बाहिर पाउँथ्यो, काठमाडौँमा चाहिँ पाउँथेन. एन्ड देन वी ओपन्ड इट फर देम राइट. रमन दाई, द owner for Samjana audio video that time, he actually came to see Sudeep Giri, Axis or like हेर्नको लागि आउनु भएको थियो. And he was very impressed by our performance because हामी द स्याडर्सले 10जना मान्छेमा पनि बजाएको छ, 20जना मान्छेमा पनि बजाएको छ, 10,000 मान्छेमा पनि बजाएको छ. अहिलेसम्म पनि we don't care about it. Right? 10जना नै मान्छे आओस्, तर it's our responsibility, it's our duty to make them
to put on a great show.
Right. Yeah. That's what our attitude brings on the stage, right?
Do you find that lacking these days?
Huh?
Do you find that lacking these days in the bands these days?
अब अहिले त, you know, I would love to stand in the stage with a single guitar and, you know, like rock the whole crowd, you know?
But that feeling of responsibility once you're on stage, you have to give the people a show they'll never forget. Do you find that lacking these days?
I don't know about म त whenever I'm in stage, I always त्यो एउटा डेमन भित्र निस्किन्छ.
I've seen that.
I've seen you as well, right? So त्यो निस्किन्छ, you know it, right? You know it. So त्यो एउटा डेमन निस्किन्छ, ममा पनि त्यो निस्किन्छ. And then 10जना मान्छे होस्, 5जना मान्छे होस्, I'm singing for myself खासमा होइन. I'm singing for myself, I'm having fun with my bandmates. So it doesn't even matter to me कतिजना मान्छे आएको छ, कसले हेरेको छ, कसले मन पराएको छ, मन पराएको छैन. हामी पहिला द स्याडर्स स्टार्ट गर्दाखेरि हामी दोहोरी गाउने मान्छेहरूको लागि ओपन गरिदिन्थ्यौँ. जुन बेलामा ड्रम्सलाई एमसीले ड्रम्स भन्न नजानेर अत्याधुनिक यन्त्र बनेको छ होइन. हामीले हेटौँडाको पत्लैया जङ्गलमा जब कन्सर्ट नजिकै त्यहाँनिर कन्सर्ट हुँदाखेरि गएर गाउँदाखेरि I swear to God, there were good amount of people in the ground. And बदम खाएर के गएको होला भनेर हेर्ने दिन पनि थियो होइन. त्यो बेलामा उनीहरूले भोकलमा हुनुहुन्छ स्वप्निल शर्मा, गिटारमा हुनुहुन्छ यो, त्यो ड्रम्सलाई के भन्छ कि अत्याधुनिक यन्त्रमा हुनुहुन्छ. यस्तो दिनहरूमा पनि बजाएको छौँ हामीले होइन. वी स्ट्रगल्ड अ लट. तर जस्तो ठाउँमा पनि हामी बजाउन पुग्थ्यौँ. हाम्रै सामान लान्थ्यो, स्ट्रेन्जर, इन्डियन गिटार. We used to take all of these stops, Indian drums, लिएर जान्थ्यौँ, सेटअप गर्थ्यौँ, हामीले बजाउँथ्यौँ, अरूले ट्र्याकमा दोहोरी गाइदिन्थ्यो पछि. तर we didn't care about it. बजाइयो, मजाले बजायो. अहिलेसम्म पनि even if there are, you know, 50 people who supports us in the concert, we feel so proud about it.
And that's, I think, you एउटा कुरा चाहिँ, the last time that I had the chance to see you guys live, I think that's the same thing that I felt as well. And it doesn't matter if it's 10 people, 10,000 people, it's one room. It just feels like one room. In conversation with, of course, the man himself, Swapnil Sharma. Fascinating things that you're finding out about him. Welcome back to the Rock Show, Mr. Mustache Kamal Bhattrai behind the console, always doing his job, doing the magic. But we're in conversation with the man, learning all these new details about Hazurka life and the music journey, and you know, paying the dues in the music industry as well. We talked about Prakriti being the big two that did it, and then of course Amit Dai and then Prakash Dai eventually moved to Australia.
Right.
But the band stuck together. That's the best part of this whole thing. And you guys kept the lineup together, which is a very, very, very rare thing in the industry. How was it when they went abroad, and how was it coordinating and doing everything like that?
It was a very difficult thing for us as a band. हामी मैले स्टार्ट गर्दाखेरि अमित दाई, प्रकाश दाई, बाबु, विकास सबैजना हामी एकदमै अट्याच थियौँ. हामी दिनको 13 घन्टा 14 घन्टा प्र्याक्टिस गर्थ्यौँ. हामी बास नै हाम्रो उमा हुन्थ्यो बिहान 6 बजे, बिकज आई फिनिस्ड माई +2. I was waiting from a original 6-7 months interval. To 6-7 months interval, as soon as I joined the band, we used to practice for more than 12, 13, 14 hours होइन जतिखेर पनि प्र्याक्टिस रुममा हुन्थ्यो किनभने नारायणको किनारमा थियो कसैलाई डिस्टर्ब हुने कुरा भएन त्यही घरिघरि पुलिस आउँथ्यो घर जा भनेर भन्थ्यो द्याट्स इट होइन अदरवाइज वी युज टु स्टे इन द प्र्याक्टिस रुम द होल डे अनि उनीहरू तर we doing good like in the music industry, but we're not doing good in terms of finance. I still remember Prakritika video gardakari we actually had to wear jutta मैले त्यतिखेरसम्म जुत्ता लाउँदैन we actually had to wear black jeans and black t-shirt.
That's the one thing I remember. Everyone was in black.
Right.
For that one, yeah.
Because हामीले dress code declare गर्यो हैन Amit I couldn't afford to buy the black pant.
Wow.
He is there in the blue jeans.
Oh yeah, that he
right,
is.
Right, he is. I asked black pant with my mama. All right. This the din thing I'm like. And how do you expect us to stay in Nepal? Haina? Yeah. And then eventually Amit I thought of applying to Australia because Australia was very trending. Haina? अनि त्यसपछि एक वर्षमा फेरि प्रकाश अप्लाई टु अस्ट्रेलिया ही गट द भिजा अमित साउन्ड इन्जिनियरिङ पढ्न गएको थियो प्रकाश अकाउन्टिङ पढ्न गएको थियो जानु नै पर्ने सिचुएसन आइसकेको थियो बिकज गाह्रो भइसकेको थियो सबैलाई तर आई वाज द ओन्ली वान हु थट अफ लाइक स्टेइङ इन नेपाल जे भए पनि भनेर तर वी वेयर भेरी अट्याच्ड बिकज वी लर्न्ड अ लट फ्रम इच अदर हामी आफै म्युजिक सिकेको थियौँ हामीलाई प्र्याक्टिस रुममा आएर यो भनेको यो कर्ड हो कसैले पनि भन्थेन बल्ल बल्ल अलिअलि ट्याप पढ्न सिकिएको थियो होइन इन्टरनेटबाट हेरिन्थ्यो साइबरहरू सुरु हुन लागिसकेको थियो थ्याङ्क गड होइन राइट त्यसपछि कभर गर्न लाग्यो रेज अगेन्स्ट द मेसिन प्र्याक्टिस रुममा गाउँदाखेरि मान्छेहरू वाल्ल परेर के गाए यिनीहरूले चितवन जस्तो ठाउँमा होइन कन्सर्टमा गर्दाखेरि मान्छेहरू हाँस्दिने होइन त्यस्तो टाइम आइसकेको थियो वी वे भेरी क्लोज र अब अहिले यसो हेर्दाखेरि अमित दाई इज द पर्मानेन्ट सिटिजन इन अस्ट्रेलिया प्रकाश दाई पनि अस्ट्रेलियाको सिटिजन भइसक्यो बाबु इज राइट नाउ द सिटिजन अफ अमेरिका I'm here. Vikas left the band. He was very much into addiction and he couldn't handle it very wisely. That's why we actually had to like leave him behind. तर अहिलेसम्म पनि वी आर भेरी मच इन टच हामी अनलाइन म्युजिक क्रिएट गर्छौँ अहिले त्यही नै गरिरहेको छु मैले जति पनि आफ्नै स्टुडियोमा म्युजिकहरू गर्छु एन्ड देन आई सेन्ड देम द सङ अनि त्यसपछि उनीहरूले भर्छ यस्तो नगर यो गर भनेर वी हेभ अ भेरी गुड कम्युनिकेसन
sorry, which is very much important. Which some bands don't even have, even if they're in the same city.
Right.
Of course, now Amita is there with AK-47 as well, doing really really good. But the videos, even on the YouTube channel, there's a lot of videos of you guys playing in Australia and big crowds being there as well. Your last decade, this spanning into international audiences as well. How do you see this expands? How was your experience when you first?
Look, music industry 2 वर्ष 3 वर्ष अगाडिसम्म it was growing a lot. I mean, yes, अहिले पनि राम्रो भइरहेको छ तर I'm actually talking about the rock bands.
होइन
2-3 वर्ष अगाडिसम्म रक ब्यान्ड्सहरू यस्तरी पपुलर भइरहेको थियो एन्ड देन आई थिङ्क आई निड टु टेक द ब्लेम माइसेल्फ एज वेल बिकज हामी बिचमा गीतहरू निकाल्न बन्द गऱ्यौँ इन्क्लुडिङ आवर लेजेन्डरी ब्यान्ड्सहरू रक ब्यान्ड्सहरूले बिचमा गीतहरू निकाल्न कम गर्नुभयो अथवा मेहनत कम गर्नुभयो हाम्रो पनि गल्ती छ एन्ड देन लाइक डिफ्रेन्ट version of musics are coming, I mean genres of music are coming,
and then People Theatre came up,
right,
and that singer-songwriter stuff came up.
That's right. So every other musicians are like coming and rock music alikiti
there was a dull period, right? There was a lull period.
You have seen this in the concert as well because hamle rock original show garne bittike I'm not talking about the tribute shows, I'm not talking about the cover songs and anything,
like
but
10% of those people come.
You don't see that much of people coming हैन तर एउटा बिचको टाइम चाहिँ हामीले कन्सर्टहरू गर्दाखेरि टुर्नी खेलमा 10,000 15,000 मान्छेहरू जम्मा हुने एउटा त्यो आइसकेको थियो बेला I'm not very much sure about it right now. अहिले पनि राम्रो मान्छेहरू जम्मा हुन्छ तर you're not very much sure about it. You can't be sure about it.
You really can't. But this sort of education and like making people aware of these things. Tabai involved in even with EduQuest,
right?
Which held an audition for courses in music in Australia. How did you get involved with that?
I mean, music is my passion, but I always studied, business, right? And as soon as I finished my business study, I worked, as a operation manager, यताउता भनेर काम गरेँ, होइन? IT manager भनेर पनि काम गरेँ. And then I started some businesses त्यसपछि हो. तर मेरो घरमा सबैजना प्रोफेसरहरू हुनुहुन्छ अहिले पनि. I'm the least educated in my family, right? So my mom is a teacher, my brother is a teacher, sister is a teacher, होइन? र ममा पनि त्यो एउटा उचाइ छ त्यो फ्यामिलीले गर्दाखेरि. So I wanted to get involved in education industry as well, and that's why I opened education consultancy, right? So यो बाहिर पठाउने भने मान्छेहरू, this is very commercial. तर अहिले मैले गरिरहेको भने चाहिँ I'm very much affiliated to one of the colleges there in Australia, and no one here in the market, they are actually promoting music education, and I'm doing it because त्यो चीज मैले गर्न नसकेको चीज हो, हैन? म्युजिक स्टडी त्यो बेलामा 2002-3-4 मा भएको भए I would have gone for that, you would have gone for that,
absolutely,
right? तर हामीले गर्न सकेन त्यो because nobody actually influenced us to study music, or हामीलाई त्यो प्लेटफर्म कसैले पनि दिएन, or हामी जान सकेन. हामीसँग प्राइमरी एजुकेसन थिएन, सेकेन्डरी एजुकेसन थिएन म्युजिकमा. We just, हैन, हामी we just could play, that's it. A
few chords, and we just knew what to do there.
So अहिले I'm affiliated with that particular college because they are giving us the platform to bring international students from Nepal to study music there in Australia without having the secondary education for music. You can just give the audition. If they like it, they're definitely going to teach you the basic of music in the bachelor courses as well.
Wow.
So त्यो रिजनले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ मेरो अफिलिएसन त्यो कलेजसँग भएको मात्र, that's it.
Well, I think we'll need another show to cover all of your endeavors. We've not even got to the part that you are a successful entrepreneur, and I think it's very important for musicians to hear that story, because I think a lot of times what creative people lack is hard work and a work ethic, which is something that I've seen you do. But thank you so much, Dai. It has been an absolute pleasure to have you. And I'm going to get you on this show again. I'm going to end this show with the song that I love, absolutely love. Kind of changed my musical direction too. So I owe you. Thank you for that. I owe you for that. I've never told you that, but I do owe you for that. Because, you'll get a big head. But thank you so much, Dai. This has been a very, very fun rock show with ASM. I look forward to the next week. Sudit is up next. And we're going to talk a little more next week about we got another really great guest coming up next week. Going to relieve Mr. Sharma of his duties now. And I'm going to tell you people to tune in to Radio Nagarik 96.5. Subscribe to our channel. And it's going to be a fun week for you. Thank you guys for tuning in.